Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Washington Nationals and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. And our pitcher in this game, Kevin Gausman. What do we have on him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Ready to go now, James Wood digging in for the Nationals. And away we go this afternoon. A little out front there as he swings through it. Gausman, multi-time All-Star, 35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. And there's one away.
Number 15.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And looking. And two away now. Rachel Maxwell, the next to hit. Aye. Two down, nobody on. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Fights it off, she'll see another. Here's the 0-2. On the ground. And foul ball. The 0-2. She goes down looking. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And starting in this one, Miles Michaelis. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Carrying well. And it bangs off the wall. Runner holds at second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Double carrying. Out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. The Blue Jays on the board first. It's 3-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting the home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
And there's a base hit to the left.
Yeah, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feel. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now, Jesus Sanchez. No question about this one. It's out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at-bat.
High fly ball, right field. This can go the distance. Home run! They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 6-0. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Richard Lovely. He's into the game with the bases empty. Here's Andres Jimenez. center field, base hit. Runner aboard.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you've got to make them pay.
Hit on the ground to short. Abrams to second for one, and it's over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up. And now for the Jays, Natalie Gordon. She has turned into one of the best catchers in the National League. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Designated hitter.
On the ground, could be two. It's in and out of his glove.
That's an out.
Play made, that ends the inning. Top of the second. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, C.J. Abrams. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Stays alive. This one in the air. Brings it in, and there's one down.
Batting fifth, left fielder, number 27.
So impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
Late with the swing there. Gordon collects, fires to first. Throw not in time, and he's saved. Samantha Humphrey batting with one down, takes a strike. Runner on the go. And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first. And they get her. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they clean things up for the out. Now this is in the air down the line. Washington makes his way towards it, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. That one lifted to left. Washington has a beat on it, and that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now for the Jays, Sammy Washington. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back. Out of here. He circles the bases, and they add on. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Brew. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. They go back to back. His 2nd home run of the game, and they boost their lead. On the pitch now for the Nationals, Paxton Schultz.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but
that one ripped left field. Makes the catch up against the wall. So up next for Toronto, Jesus Sanchez. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Robert to right field, way back. Another homer. Their 3rd home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. That was blasted.
absolutely no doubt off the bat.
That one ripped right center field. And in one hops the wall.
Well, clearly she was ready to hit right there. Love how she just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of her mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
One down. On Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. Out towards right center field. Humphrey takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away. He's 0 for 1.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
And that's a base hit. Down to a bird.
Waste no time there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
There's a line drive to left field. Ward on the move. That is the inning. Top half of the 3rd inning, and it's the catcher for the Nationals, Drew Millis. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 1 down.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Martin Nunez.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Way back there. Stretches out and hauls it in. Back to the top of the order. Now it's the DH, James Wood. Swing and a ground ball. And it goes just foul. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that's the 3rd out. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer. Line drive, base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Second home run of the game, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 11-0. Clayton Beeter gets the ball now. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's got the power, the great contact skills, one of the best contact hitters in the game. Base hit, and that one's going to get into the corner.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A 2-run shot. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add to the lead. It's 13-0. The play. Jesus Sanchez. Liner caught at second. And pitch and 1 out. Liner caught at second. 2 down, bases empty. And down to shortstop, Andres Jimenez. 1 for 2. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now it's Belgian. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. A 2-run blast. Their 3rd home run of the inning. And they add on. It's 5th. So they turn things over to the righty, Cole Henry. So 2 down, stepping in, Natalie Gordon. On the line, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Hard hit, knocks it down. This is matched, way back, and gone. And he's gone yard again. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they tack on to their lead. It's 18-0. Now it's going to be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That's to third. Fires across the diamond. And Guerrero is set down. That one ends the onslaught and the inning. On to the fourth. Now the number 2 hitter, Andres Chaparro. Late on that fastball. Fouled off left side. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And a man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of.
Can't glove it cleanly. And they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they clean things up for the out. So digging in, Frederick Ward. Reached on a drop, third strike his first time. Tap foul at the plate. Runner at second, 2 down. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And down on strikes he goes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Bottom 4, and now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto. That one drilled left field. That's back there. Up against the wall and brings it in. Push to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. A solo shot. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add to their lead. Mitchell Parker gets the call from the pen. So up next, Ashley Nielsen. She's already homered here in this one. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And that's a 1-out single. Smoke to right, but she's got it. Oliver Johnston next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That is the inning. We go to the top of the fifth. Digging in, Samantha Humphrey.
Number 1.
And that is out of play.
Well, these Nats, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Chopped to the right side, and a foul ball. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Okamoto takes it in for the out. And they're 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Drew Millis digging in for the Nationals.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now, this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Gosman is just 1 strike away. Foul ball still 0-2. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And he's got it. And the Blue Jays slip their way to a win in this one.
They saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
Well, this one ends in a blowout for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.